going on, guys, and welcome to the 2023 Setup V2 Tour. Let's get into it. Guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a hot minute for sure. I don't upload anymore, and there's nothing else I can do and really say. I mean, I will say that I have wanted to put out this video for so long. I teased it so many times. I wanted to do Setup V Tour for so long, and we're finally at the point where I feel like, yeah, I can do this. I can live with this, and we should just head on in and do this setup tour, because I've been holding it off for so long. I've been too lazy to actually film something for it. I've been like, it's just been so darn difficult, and I've just been busy, and life's getting in the way. And you know, I think it's right that I film this. This will be the last time I film this, because I've filmed this so many times. I haven't been satisfied, but I really want to get into this, and the setup tour is special to me, and I really just want to get into it. And this will be the first take. I don't care how it looks. We're doing it, because I've held this off for way too long. So I hope you guys do enjoy, and let's get right into the video. Let's just do this. Alright, so heading on in, we've got my glorious Spider-Man poster. This has been moved a couple times, and it's moved a lot of locations, but I want to get to the main part. I teased this a long time ago. Setup V2 was gonna have like something along the lines of just like a gaming setup tour kind of thing, and I've just for so long have wanted to, you know, get to the point where I can do that. So I'm finally at the point now where I can just live and, you know, be happy with what I have. I really am impressed with the second setup that I kind of have in this room, because I have kind of just my main area, and I've got the new area. So this is what I've been teasing this whole time. This is what I want to show you. So I mean, let's get right into it. So right away, boom, this is the first gaming area. This is completely different, absolutely different. So I've got a 43, and sorry if this turns off, but a 43-inch Toshiba 4K TV. This I can watch TV on. I watch it at night. I play games, and I've got so many things I can do with it. So right over here, I've got my movie player, and I've got my Beats headphones, and I got my Nintendo Switch. And you guys might remember my Nintendo Switch being all over the place, and I've got a Wii in here too now, and I've got an Xbox right here, Xbox 360. I know I'm with the retro consoles, and I really like this kind of like setup area. I'm really happy with it, and I'm super happy because I get to like finally just, if I want to, just like have people game here, and then I can game on my main setup. It's just so much fun, and it's a big enough TV that we can just chill in here and have a lot of fun time. So but yeah, like I'm super happy with how it came out, and I mean, I couldn't be more happy. I mean, I've got 3 consoles here that I can chill with. I've got a TV, I can watch TV, movies, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I think we should get into like the main thing, the thing that everyone's been hyped up for. And I'm very happy with how this came out too. This went through like a lot of changes, 100%. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere about all my changes to all my setups. It's like changed dramatically, but I finally landed on something that I think I'm satisfied with. Not completely satisfied. It's not the most minimalistic kind of setup out there. It's not cable managed well. I tried. When I find time, I'll probably improve it, but I'm just not the cable master, and I don't have the right materials and stuff, and I don't want to spend more money on the setup. I've spent enough, and I want to keep it how it is. I like how it is, so I'm gonna keep it, see how it goes, and have it from there. So let's get into the main course, and that is, boom, the setup. I'm super happy with this setup. I couldn't be more happy with this setup at all. Sorry, I'm sick, by the way. I'm a little sniffly, but this setup is, bar none, like the best set. Like it's better than my brother's, although he's got a better PC, but I'm just super happy with how this came out. Yeah, we got a little Charmander over there with all my hats too. But let's go through everything. I don't know if I'm putting up prices on the screen. I'm probably gonna make this and joke around saying it's like a multi-billion-dollar setup. It's not. It's really not that good. But we'll get right into the good stuff. So let's start with the monitors. So we got the monitors here. This is the same LG monitor that we had before. It's the I think it's like a 31 inch. 31 and a half, I don't really know, LG monitor, just 75 hertz refresh rate, so it's not like crazy good, but I mean, it gets the job done. And will I get a gaming monitor in the future? Probably, but it gets the job done. It's big enough, it's great. And then this one over here is a new installment, so I have 2 monitors now. Before in my other setup I had 3, but really it was only just the computer plus 1 monitor plus some dinky little portable monitor. This is 2 monitors. I'm dedicated now. So I'll get to all this later, but this monitor is a Samsung one. It's a Samsung monitor. I think it's, once again, a 31 inch. It's a curved monitor. The refresh rate is worse, so I changed it to this one because I like the look. I like how everything performs on this monitor much better. Also, this monitor is having issues, so I might have to get this fixed, and it's unfortunate because it's been having a lot of issues lately, and my dad gave it to me with issues in the first place, so hoping, like, I thought I would, was able to get some good performance out of it, but I cannot manage to get some good performance out of that, so it's unfortunate, but I might have to stick with it. So yes, we got that monitor, and then so the speakers I kind of want to get to. These speakers are $50 Red Dragon speakers. I don't know if they still sell them. I don't know the model. Sorry about that. I'll try to put everything down in the description that I have, but those speakers are some of the best speakers that I have ever had. They're amazing little speakers. They do the job well, and just like the performance on them for like $50 is nuts. Like, they are really good. You don't need a subwoofer or anything. They're just really good. Right out of the box, they're amazing. You can set the different light colors, so you do a bunch of different little lights and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. Got an Xbox controller for any time I want to use console gaming, so I use that typically on Resident Evil 4, Rocket League, like pretty much almost like any game that like should require like a controller. Like any game where it's like a first-person shooter or anything, I use mouse and keyboard. But like any like driving games or anything that like has to do with like open world combat or anything, I'm gonna do like not Fallout, but with Resident Evil, it's just so much easier with the controller, so I just typically like to use it with that anyways. And Dead by Daylight, sometimes I use controller as well. So yeah, you might notice these two. These are different as well. I went through so many freaking keyboards, it's horrendous. I went through at least 2 more for my setup tour. I had a 60%, and then I had another 60%, and then I had a full-size keyboard, and then I landed on just a TKL. Am I satisfied? No. Will I get another keyboard? Probably. And it's not healthy at all to like spend keyboards. Don't be like me and get like just 1,000 bajillion keyboards. Don't do that. You're just wasting your money at that point, and it's not worth it. So, am I gonna be stuck with this keyboard? Yeah, probably. But it's really good. I like the performance on it. So it's a GMMK Glorious TKL keyboard, and this bad boy is hot swappable, multi-colors, multi-function kind of thing. So I can do like a bunch of little colors here. Let's find a good color here. Yeah, blue. Yeah, I like setting it to white because it just looks cool. Yeah, hot swappable, comes pre-lubed, pre-foamed. I didn't have to mod it that much. I only kind of lubed it a little bit, kind of did the stabs a little bit different, so that sounds just a little bit better. But I'm gonna have to mod it further because it's not perfect, but I don't really care. And it comes with like, I think it was Cherry MX Browns, which, if you guys know anything about browns, terrible. Like, no one, it's so freaking terrible. Like, no one likes GMMK Browns, or like, yeah, like Cherry MX Browns. So that is what it is. And then with my mouse, I got the G305, Logitech G305. This is a good, really good mouse. I wanted to land on a wireless mouse, and this was the mouse that I wanted to go for, and it is just absolutely amazing, stellar. Works fine. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but it's not too bad. So I think if you want to get a good mouse, this is the one you want to get. My mouse pad is just a random one from Amazon. I don't know the exact model, but it's pretty big and it fits my desk, and it's got a bunch of these like RGB modes. So it's, oh yeah, Pictek. I didn't really know the exact one, but you can find it on Amazon, a lot of them, and I really like it. It's really, really nice mouse pad, and it's really good, glides well with my mouse. Right over here I got a Samsung charger, just when I want to charge my phone. Got my light controller so that I can make it any color I want. So let's say I want a blue, but I typically like to leave it at white because it's nice and bright. Right over here I've got my Corsair Elite headphones. These headphones are freaking fantastic. Best wireless headphones ever. They are super, super well built, super high quality. I really like the mic isn't the best, but I really like the feature where if you bring it down and then it'll be unmuted, but then when you bring it back up, it'll be muted. It's amazing. And then you've got a mute feature on the side as well, and then you've got a power off button, and you can do all these different customizations using the, where is it here? Oh yeah, the Corsair ICUE. So great pair of headphones. They're not cheap. They're like $120-ish. So if you're looking for a decent headset, do I recommend them? If you're looking for a wireless pair, then yeah, I guess. They're good. They're good. They're very good. Don't get me wrong. They're not like the best, but I've been using them for like 2 years now, and I've never had one issue with them. So, I think they're amazing, and definitely, if you're a Corsair fan, go for it, 100%. Yeah, so right here I've got my Google Home Nest Home. So basically this is like the display Google, and it's amazing Google. It can play videos for me, does, you know, little things here and there. I find that Google gets more like stupid as it goes, because if you have the display one, it'll display information rather than actually tell you. So it's unfortunate, but hey, there's my PC right there, when I used to have my PC kind of here and then I moved my monitor. But yeah, so, and then I've got my laptop here. This is the same laptop from however many years ago that was, like 2-3 years ago. It's still Ryzen 5 and Radeon graphics, so I don't really use it as much. When I'm like doing homework or something, it's useful, but I don't really do much from there. So yeah. Anyways, what's new about this is that on one of my previous setups, if I pull it up on one of the edited images here, the whole setup, so if you guys remember from the old one, you can look back at the old one, I'll tag it somewhere up in the corner of the video, but I had my setup here. And then I didn't want it here. My dad also gave me the suggestion that during the summer, if this, and yes, there is snow, if the sunlight comes down, it's gonna like put a lot of heat on all the components. It shouldn't, like, it wouldn't really be a major problem, but the thing is I don't really want that sunlight, like, you know, basically melting my components. I didn't want anything happening like that. So I took my dresser that was here and I completely removed that dresser. It's now downstairs in my basement, and then I put my setup here. This bookshelf was over here. The setup was just in the middle. Nothing really over here. Still had this. Nothing really changed. And then recently, I was like to my mom, I said, "Can I get a 3D printer?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So we were gonna get a 3D printer. Haven't gotten one yet. Still deciding on that, but the thing is that she's like, "Oh, you need more desk space then. If we're gonna get one, you need more desk space. You need someone dedicated to put it." I was gonna put it like right here, but I decided not to, so I scrapped that idea, and we decided to get a desk to make this an L-shaped desk. We were like, let's not get like a new desk. Let's just add on to it. So this is a different desk, different little mini desk. It's a very useful desk. I really like it. I don't get much space to use with it. I get like this much leg room. Because I got something under there, but I don't get much leg room at all. So that's the unfortunate part, because if I pushed it all the way back to meet the end of this table, I literally would have no desk space at all. I still wanted it to be usable, and then put like the 3D printer like right here in the corner, and then just be able to work here. I have a chessboard there, but yeah, so I still get to do schoolwork there, which is perfect. This laptop I recently put there. It's only temporary. It's not permanent. unless I don't get a 3D printer, that's just there momentarily. But yeah, so I don't know where I'm going with that. I really did have a plan, and I filmed this in like my 30 other versions of this setup tour. I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I should just put, you know, a 3D printer there, and I haven't gotten it yet. We haven't taken it seriously enough, and we've just been thinking, and I don't know what's going there. So we'll see what happens. But let's continue with it. So we've got this nice desk. I've got my laptop on there, my chessboard. Right down here, hopefully it's enough light. It really gets dark down here. Maybe I'll turn on the light here. Okay, now the light's on. So I've got right here my Oculus. You can see now that the light's on. My Oculus Quest 2. This is an amazing piece of machinery. I don't use it that much, maybe like 3 times a month. It's kind of sad. And with the Quest 3 coming out now too, it's kind of disappointing. I don't know why they would decide to get the Quest 3. It wasn't really needed, but it's what companies do. They bring one out, and then they're already planning to do the next one, and once they plan to do the next one, they release that one, and everyone gets pissed off. It's just like the PS4, which I also conveniently have down here. I used to have this basket kind of over here when I didn't have all this set up, and then I decided to move that basket and put the PlayStation 4 right on there. So it just sits right on top. I've got some stuff in there as well, but the PS4 sits nicely on top and then connects to my main monitor, so that is nice. I've got this extra shelf. If you guys remember, I put my computer, my laptop on there, but now I just kind of use it as like an extra storage space. So kind of have my headphones. My PS4 did sit in here at one point, like inside here, and then I moved it and I just leave it in here now. So I kind of cut that whole space thing for nothing. But so now I just have this little shelf for storage. So I've got my PlayStation controller, got some little game consoles, my DS. I've got my Sony XM3s. I believe I teased this in like one of my other videos. Great headphones. I'd preferably use this more than those headphones, like the Corsair Voids. Good little game. They're not gaming headphones per se, but they're good. Got some other gaming little stuff down there, and then I've got my LeBron Soldier 15s, I think. Those are great shoes. And then I've just got some 2 Pop Funkos, one from Fallout. So yeah, that's that kind of concludes it. I don't think there's much to go over. I guess this is kind of more like a studio kind of gaming tour. I guess I've got my board that I did in school. I drew all these, and that's got a Resident Evil side to it, because of course, you know, I gotta get that Resident Evil spirit. So I got all that down there. So that's kind of cool. Put that back. And then going right down here, we've got my PC. I know the cable managing is terrible, but we've got my Acer Nitro PC. The specs on this bad boy, well, they're around on the other side, but I can't really get to it. That bad boy has a GTX 1660 Ti, not Corsair, Intel Core i5-9400F, I believe, and it's got 16 gigs of RAM, which does not come standard with it. I had to add 8 gigs, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's what pre-builds get you. So it's not an insane PC, but like if it manages to power all this, then I should be pretty lucky. Plus I can do streams, plus I can play like high demanding games, which is good. The 1660 is a very powerful card on its own, and it's like a super affordable card too, like $200. Less than that, it's freaking amazing. If you build a PC, you can build a pretty powerful PC with that, and then get like some like other cheap like parts, and then on top of that, just, you know, build a really good PC. And I'm hoping to get a PS5 one day soon. As you see, I have the PS4, but like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. We'll see one day. But yeah. What else have we got? Just to add my chair real quick. This is my gaming Amazon chair, and this is different as well. So yeah, that is pretty darn here. This is new as well. I put this new shelf up here as well. This moved a couple times as well. So with this shelf, I have my pride and joy. This is the replica Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. Great lightsaber, love it. It's amazing. We've got some other things, just some Gundams, Spider-Man, Goku. This is my Disney lightsaber. Obi-Wan lightsaber from the Obi-Wan series. Very cool. More woodworking, Star Trek stuff. Got another Oculus machine there, but that's for your phone. When Samsung did the partnership for VR, got a lot of games, Funko Pops, figures, Ghostface mask, Ghostface pop Funkos. These little boxes that I made. Watch collection. I'm a big watch guy. If you guys want me to go over any watches, that's also a thing. A lot of headphones, more woodworking stuff. BB-8 from Galaxy's Edge as well for Disney. And oh yeah, going to DeLorean, some other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the tour. I am super grateful that I have a great setup like this one, and I want to post a lot more for you guys, because I know that like posting, like YouTube is one thing that I do want to get good at, and I know that if I put in the right amount of effort, I can get good on YouTube, and I would love to post content and just be a content creator. I just haven't gotten there yet. I just don't have the passion yet, and I'm hoping that with this setup tour that I share with you guys, I may be able to just get a spark and enough to, you know, maybe get more subscribers. I don't know. So, but I would just like to thank you guys so much for watching. I did this all just so I can have a decent setup for myself, my own enjoyment, and YouTube. So yeah, is the setup close to being finished? God, no, not at all. There's so many things that I'd like to do. I really do appreciate the setup, and I'm happy with how it's coming out. But there's so many things that I'd like to do. Add little more things over here, stuff like that. Maybe upgrade my PS4 to a PS5. We'll see. But yeah, no. In time, like I kind of want to get some stuff on this wall and stuff, and I've got the stuff to do it. You know, maybe more lights. I don't know. We'll see where it goes from here. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on every update that I have on the setup. Everything. I'll make minor updates. But this is like the big tour. This is like the big thing that like changes everything. This is gonna be the one that, like, you know, has everything. So yeah, I'm just so glad that I get to show you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the setup too. So yeah, I think that pretty much concludes it. I was hoping that this display would shut off, because I've got a display thing where it shows XX Light Up Legend, but it hasn't been going off for a while. I had it in one of my setup tours where I was like, hey, it says XX Light Up Legend, you should subscribe, but it doesn't show it anymore. But I think that concludes it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Adios.